So earlier today, I made a video, talking about, passion and everything, why you should follow your passion and stuff. I wanted to say yesterday, but I just remembered it was this morning I recorded that video. And I do agree with everything I said in that video. Like, I'm not trying to, this video is not necessarily like, trying to say what I said there was wrong. But this is just like another option, another alternative for people. Because as much as we would like to, to follow your passion and stuff, it doesn't really work for everybody. For being honest with ourselves, it actually doesn't really work for everybody. And it's not like it doesn't work at all. It's just that so many of us, it's just like we're not really privileged, I would say, to follow our passions. And it's not like we're not necessarily privileged. It's just kind of like it's not very practical for very many of us. And many of us, like, we are trying to sit down to find our passion and stuff, and it just makes us waste unnecessary time. So I'm going to, I've been watching Alex Hormozi a lot. Shout out to Alex Hormozi, by the way. Mr. Alex Hormozi, sir. I'm watching him a lot, and like I just like a lot of his mindsets and a lot of his, frame of thinking and stuff. And one thing he said in one recent video I watched, I've heard him say it before, but the way he said it in the one I watched, like I just really like it. He said, start with what you have, not what you wish you had. Start with what you have, not what you wish you had. And before, when I hear starts with what you have and everything, I would think it's just regarding equipment. So for example, if you want to be a YouTuber, waiting till you buy a camera or whatever, just starts with your phone. That's in terms of equipment. But this goes far beyond just equipment. This goes far beyond just software or whatever. Starts with literally what you have. Literally whatever you have, whether it's like even in terms of like emotions, spirituality, start with everything you have, everything, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, psychologically, like everything. Just start with whatever you have already. And if you don't already have, that passion, then start with the anger you have, start with the anxiety you have, start with the sadness you have, start with the fear, start with the stress you have, start with that feeling of being broke, start with that already. Because if you are sitting around and waiting for passion, because like as much as we like to be positive and everybody should follow your passion and we should all stay positive and everything, which is good, it's not very practical for many people. Life is not a bed of roses. Like, we all go through life, stuff do happen, and especially in terms of money. Like, bro, many of us need to pay the bills. Like, literally, the world doesn't give two fucks whether you're passionate about it or not. Like, those bills need to get paid. And if you're sitting around waiting for passion, it's just ineffective. So, but similar to what I said in the previous video, this is not like trying to say what I said here. So, like, this is just, let me just make it clear. If you already have, that feeling of passion and everything, if you have been thinking like, I have this passion of mine, I want to really go all in, I want to take it seriously and stuff, it's time for me to start singing, I want to do my singing, like I want to actually take this seriously. 100% do it. And it's the process of singing, the love of when you sing the song and everybody listens, like it just touches your soul or whatever. Or when you write the book or whatever thing you are doing, it fills you up and you're just very happy. Or when you provide the service, seeing the smile on a customer's face just makes you really proud of your work. If you already have that, then good. Like, just start with that, continue with that. But if you don't have that, like, trying to wait around to get it is like, is ineffective. Time is going. Like, it's not very smart. That's why I noticed, because like I'll just use myself as an example. Lately, I've just been in this terrible financial mess. If you go to this channel already, like if you have been watching previous videos, like I use my school fees for an entire session. I used it to buy this affiliate marketing course at the time, and in summary, the affiliate marketing course, so it wasn't worth it and it didn't work out, so I didn't make money for it. So I needed to get the school fees back, and the session ended rather, and I still haven't paid that school fees. So I need to pay that shit ASAP. Like, I'm already behind. I just hope by the time I pay it back, it's not really no major damage would have been done. But I'm behind because I'm about to enter another session now, and I've not paid for the previous sessions. And apart from owing school fees, like, my school career before, it was just messed up because of stupid decisions I made in the past. But I need to pay, like, I need this money. So for me to sit down and be waiting for passion, it's not very smart. Especially, like, I just thought to myself, like, Why don't you start with what is already working? Because the thing about me is that I kind of know what to do. Like if it's in terms of making money, to just get money ASAP, I do know what to do. It's just, so that's for me, to just put in the works, just put in the reps. Literally does it. So I do know what, like, I can't, maybe one of these days I'll make a video. But if you even go to this same channel, previous videos I've talked a lot about, you know, potential business models and all. And there's what I now like to call concepts and facts. So concepts for me is just like a business model idea. I just thought of, like, oh, if I upload this type of videos for 3 months, you know, and do this, I'll make money. It's just a concept. I've never really done it. If I, you know, message 100 people every day on Instagram and offer them copywriting services or video editing or this, and I charge this, I'll make money. It's just like a concept. I've not really done it. But a fact is what I've done before. Maybe I just did it once, but it has actually worked and it has given me money, or at least it's on the very verge of working. But if I let's not forget, on the verge of working, it has actually worked. And the two things right now I can say, you know, is a fact for me, as in like they have actually paid me money before, is last year, sometime last year, around August last year, you know, I did what do you call it, coaching. So I offered like this one-on-one coaching, whatever. And even though me and the guy, we ended up not hopping on the call, because I don't know why the guy didn't hop on the call. Like, by the time he was not ready to hop on it, you know, I kind of just ghosted him. So, bad business, bad coach and everything. But the guy paid me, you know, $5. It was on Fiverr, and Fiverr took their $1 commission, so I had $4. But you know, my Fiverr account, they said I should verify it and all that, and I wasn't able to verify it, so they just like banned the account. So, but at least I made money. The guy paid me the money. Then the other one is like few weeks to about a month ago now. I went through my belongings, so I looked at some of my shirts. It was already a concept in my head before, but I looked at some of my shirts. So I looked at all the, you know, the best of my shirts, and I snapped them on my phone and put them on Gigi. So basically, here in Nigeria, or like I just post it online. So if you live in the US or wherever, there are different marketplaces and apps that do it. So, you know, outside Nigeria, there's popular places like eBay, but here in Nigeria, the most popular one is like Gigi. So that's what they call it, Gigi.ng. So I put the shirts there, and you know, I priced them 2,500 naira. Basically, you know, I just put them up there for sale. So one guy came and messaged me that wants to buy. So, you know, we negotiated. Eventually, we settled on 1.5. So the guy bought 4 of the shirts. So he paid me 6k. Or this is naira, by the way. Well, you just try to understand it from wherever you're watching. So he paid me 6k. You know, the next day or 2 days later, we met up in real life. I gave him the shirts. He paid me the money out. You know, I got the cash. So for me, like, that is a fact. I know that, okay, this is proof of concept, in the sense that it has worked. Like, this literally paid me money, so we just have to do more of it and better of it. We just have to do more and better, according to Alex Mosley. And same with the coaching stuff, you just have to do more and better. So at least I know for a fact those two, they worked, and I can do it again. And there are still very many more concepts like that. I don't want to call them facts because they have not paid me money, but I have so many more concepts in my head like that. So in terms of just getting money, like, I kind of know what to do. But I noticed that one thing that has kind of, I don't necessarily want to say it has been holding me back, but to some degree it has. It's the kind of, you know, thinking, okay, which business model should I go all in on? You know, because I want to do what I'm passionate about. You know, I want to do what I love. I want to do what I care about. I want the work I'm doing to, you know, be meaningful and everything, which is not bad. But it now puts me in this state of overthinking, where I'm just wasting time over analyzing everything. Like, oh, am I passionate about this? Do I enjoy this? I don't really enjoy this. Let me switch to this one. Let me do this style. But oh, this could make me money faster. But oh, this, oh, but this, oh, no, like, many days, many weeks, many months have been passing now, and I've not done anything major. And it's most majorly because, you know, I'm trying to follow my passion and stuff, and which is not bad, because following your passion, like just waking up every day to do work you actually genuinely care about, is like a really beautiful experience. Well, if your reality will not permit you to do that, then just use what you have, according to Alex Mosley. Use what you have. And if what you have, you're not passionate about it at all, maybe you don't really care, but it works, that's the most important part. It works. You know that if I do this thing well, you know, it could just get me to my destination, then I feel like you should just do that. If I if I do this type of business model to get me, just do that. And maybe you are angry, you're always trying to find motivation, you're trying to find that feeling of waking up every day and feeling motivated so you can go and work and do but if you don't have that, maybe all you have is just you hate your life so much, or maybe all you have is just depression. Use that depression to your advantage, just do. And another thing again I feel like you should do is also look, just rather than trying to build from scratch, look for things that are already working. So how I would like to describe it is, at least in my own life right now. So, still regarding the passion stuff and everything, I was still regarding passion stuff, the thing I wanted to really try to now do was animation. So I wanted to make all these, animated cartoons and everything with stories and all that. My inspiration being MSA, Glitch, Codeskezars, all this kind of stuff. But the problem now is animating is a whole new skill set that I barely know shit about. I do make a few cringy animations here and there. Maybe I might put one or two of them on the screen, but I'm just not good. I have to learn this. I'm basically at level 0 in it. So if I'm trying to make that the business model, it's not it's impossible to learn it. Definitely I will learn it and all that, but it's going to kind of just take time. It's going to take time. So, and there's this friction because you're trying to start something fresh, you're trying to start something new. But what if we just start with what is already in motion? And I noticed that even in the last few weeks now / months that have been very inconsistent. This very channel you're watching now, I've still made videos fairly consistently. I think the highest I went on this channel without posting was 2 weeks. And even though these videos, you're not really getting engagement or whatever, but the fact is that I'm already consistent. It's just let's just say that if it's 2 rivers. So the first river is just kind of stagnant and it's hard. Maybe let's assume you have a boat, so you're on the first river and the river is just kind of stagnant. So you have to really row a lot. You have to use a lot of force to paddle yourself forward. But the other river is already just flowing. The other river is already it's already moving. I feel like we should just take advantage of it. Just place your boat in that river that is already going and just go follow the direction. And I feel it's in terms of everything, every single thing. Just like I said earlier, starts with what you have, not what you wish you had. So every single thing, whether this is in terms of a habit, a skill set, a business model, maybe you might be, maybe there's a business. Maybe for example now, you have been doing drop shipping. So let's just assume doing drop shipping and everything. And obviously, maybe you don't really care about doing drop shipping, but even though maybe you are barely consistent with it, you have made a few sales from it and you have been more consistent. People are still reaching out to you that hey, they want to buy these your products, but you're trying to start maybe SMMA, for example, because you can make $10,000, signing clients and everything, which is not bad, but the drop shipping thing is already kind of working. So why don't you just stay on that river that is already flowing, so that your boat just flows along with it, rather than the river that is stagnant, so you have to row as hard as you can. And the whole point is not because to some degree it's not fun because you're not really passionate about it, you don't really want to be doing this, which I don't understand. But the thing is that we're not going to do this forever. We just have to do it as of right now to just get where we need to go. For me now, where I need to go, at least as for now, is to just pay the damn school fees. After I pay the school fees and everything and get out of all these stupid financial debts I put myself into, I can basically follow my passion, do whatever the fuck I want. I know, of course, the ultimate goal is financial freedom and everything, but once I pay the school fees and pay off all the debts I'm owing, the burden, the pressure and everything has reduced significantly. So even if I keep being broke, it's not as detrimental again, unlike if I've not paid the school fees or I've not done anything. So I feel I should just do this thing. We're not going to do this forever, but basically I just hope you understood everything I've said so far, or I just hope what I've said is useful to you. 2 things I'll just say in summary is, first of all, also consider the follow your passion mindset. Look at the type of person you are. If you notice that maybe you're optimistic, you're passionate, you are looking forward to things and stuff, and you have all these good emotions inside of you, use it. Just use it to your advantage. Use it as fuel and get consistent and get going and get moving. But on the flip side, if you notice you don't have the optimism, if you are not passionate, you are confused, you're lost, you're angry, you're depressed, you're sad, you're fearful, use that to your advantage as well. Like, just find a way to just move, just go. And of course, like being angry or being depressed or whatever is not the most efficient way to get to a goal. It's not the most, clean fuel or be fuel, they call it, to burn on. But once you get going and get moving and you start making progress, you can like tweak the whole thing later. You can change it, you can modify it. But as of right now, you just need to move. Because if you're somebody that is depressed, for example, and you're trying to, wait till you're feeling very happy and optimistic, like, that's going to take a long time. That's going to take a while. And imagine how much time is just going to pass you by. So even in your state of depression, use that depression as motivation to move. Use that anger, use that resentment, use that sadness, use it as motivation to move. Use it like to do. Like, I know maybe this might not be the best example, but somebody like Juice WRLD, even though he's dead now, shout out to Juice WRLD when he was alive. Somebody like that, for example, like, the guy became famous and everything, but if you look at most of the songs he makes, it's like depressing songs. And like I said, I'm not trying to promote depression or anything, but if maybe like use it to your advantage, basically. If you have to make art from your depression to get yourself moving, and fucking do it. Like, just move. You have to just get going. But the most important phrase is, start with what you have, not what you wish you had. So whatever thing is available to you, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, which other alley is there, like, just start with it instead of trying to wait for the perfect timing or the perfect equipment or the perfect state of mind or the perfect business model or whatever. Just start. Then eventually, as you go along, you tweak things, you modify, you change. You're not going to just keep staying on that path permanently. And many times the thing you even start with will end up not even being the thing you continue with in the future. Like, when I started my YouTube journey back in 2020, the very first videos I was posting then, it was tech related videos. I wanted to be like the next MKBHD or Mr. Ozibos and all that. And today I don't post tech videos anymore. Like, I don't even see myself ever going back to posting tech videos. So 4 years from now, 5 years from now, you never know. You probably won't be, you might not be doing the business you're doing right now. It's only very few people that the business they started 10 years ago is still the same one they're doing till today. Anyways, just start what you have.